This Xcode video is on creating a browser launch from your app. So the first thing we'll do is we'll add another view controller. And we'll hook up some buttons to connect the two screens. And we're just continuing the project from last time, and we'll just line that up. And we'll create a button on this screen. And we'll want it to go back to screen 1. And we'll need another button for the web launch. Or browser launch, sorry. So we'll attach that screen, and this one, we'll trigger back to this screen. Since we're customizing this screen, we will need to do a subclass. And if you click on the source folder and create your file, it'll put it in the right place. And we'll call this browser launch view controller. And again, it's going into your source folder. And we'll just move this into the correct spot. And we need to add a method. And we'll call it browser launch. And you add a semicolon there. That's what we have to do in the .h file. In the .m file, which is a source file, we need to add similar code. Just cut and paste. And we'll replace the semicolon with brackets. And you need a tiny bit of code, NSURL, URL, NSURL, URL with string, and I'm just going to put my website. So you need 2 lines of code. That's the first line. And the second line. That's it. That's it for the code. Now we need to hook up the button. So this button, sorry, we need to go back here. Double click on this file and it'll open up in a separate window. When you single click, it opens up in the current window. And what we need to do is right click on this, and on the touch down event, we need to hook that up to our IV outlet. Oops, sorry. Before we do that, we need to go to this third tab. We need to select our browser launch view controller. And we'll click that. And we'll call this the same thing, browser launch view controller. Now, you should be able to hook that button up. There we go. And the block of code will highlight, and we're done. Now we can run the app. And we'll click the screen 3, and we'll click browser launch. And as you can see, Safari has launched and the web page is brought up. And that completes this lesson.